Myanmar. The official name of this country is Republic of the Union of Myanmar. This beautiful country is located in Southeast Asia. It is the largest country in mainland Southeast Asia and has a population of about 54 million as of 2017. Myanmar is bordered by Bangladesh and India to its northwest, China to its northeast, Laos and Thailand to its east and southeast, and the Andaman Sea and the Bay of Bengal to its south and southwest. The country's capital city is Naypyidaw, and its largest city is Yangon. This beautiful country attracts millions of tourists every year. Southeast Asia's second largest country is Myanmar, usually referred to as Burma. But more than simply its vastness contributes to its popularity as an adventure travel destination. There is a lot to see in this fascinating, culturally rich country, with towns that date back thousands of years, holy religious sites, spectacular trekking routes, and even wonderful beaches. There are some absolutely amazing sights in Myanmar that are just waiting to be discovered, despite the fact that many areas are still off-limits to tourists. It's vital to visit now before it becomes overly popular with tourists, because they are starting to catch on. Let's talk today about the beautiful places of Myanmar. Bagan. Bagan is the #1 attraction in Myanmar, and for good reason. You simply cannot skip it. Home to over 2,000 enchanting stupas spread across the endless countryside, it's a true feast for the eyes. The best part about Bagan is that, unlike other archaeological sites like it, it's still fairly untouched by tourists. But it's catching on, so don't leave it too long. Kala. Kala is a hill town in the Shan state, just 70 kilometers west of Inle Lake. Kala is a more touristy version of Saipa and attracts visitors mainly thanks to the trekking options. In the town's borders, the market is a gathering place for locals and an exciting place to soak up the atmosphere of Kala. Across town, you'll find some scenic buildings, such as the Christ the King Church and the Shui O Min Pagoda. Most of the tramping trips are multi-day adventures from Kala to either Inle Lake or Pindaya, a town that's primarily known for the Pindaya caves. Along the way, you can stay in monasteries or guest houses, where you'll be hosted by the regional Shan people. These treks allow explorers to discover the lovely Burmese countryside, hilly plantations, and remote communities. Shwedagon Pagoda. Like Bagan, the Shwedagon Pagoda is recognized as a significant cultural treasure by UNESCO, which incorporated this sacred place in their World Heritage List. The Shwedagon Pagoda is situated in downtown Yangon, Myanmar's most populated city, and is without competition the most eye-catching structure in this metropolis. This pagoda is the most sacred Buddhist stupa in Myanmar, as it contains several relics of previous Buddhas and the physical remains of the Buddha Gautama. With its gold plates on the outside and a total height of 112 meters, the main stupa is an exquisite piece of design and is a wondrous sight to behold. This impressive stupa is surrounded by dozens of smaller, but no less impressive stupas. You can opt for a guided tour or walk around the 46-hectare complex independently. Innu Lake. Innu Lake is as magical as it is picturesque, thanks to the floating villages on its shores, the surrounding mountains, and the fishermen harvesting their catch from small boats. Innu Lake is located on an altitude of almost 900 meters above sea level, and it measures 116 square kilometers. It's genuinely fascinating to see the people around the lake work on their handicraft, harvest vegetables in their floating gardens, or paddle across the lake searching for fish. Book a private boat tour to maneuver over the lake and see the locals balance on their boats while using hands and feet to fish. After sunset, it's worth venturing for the night market in Nanshui, where you can purchase craftworks and fill your tummy with street food delicacies. Yangon. Oddly anglicized to Rangoon under British rule, Yangon is one of the great unsung cities of the world, and certainly the friendliest. The Garden City of the East is most famously known as the home of Myanmar's Holy of Holies, the 2,500-year-old Shwedagon Pagoda. At 325 feet in height and covered in 60 tons of gold, Shwedagon's shimmering glory dominates the city's skyline. Although Yangon is much more than Shwedagon, there are a host of fine exotic hotels and restaurants, a burgeoning art scene, rare antique shops, fascinating markets, and even the nightlife is surging with new energy. Yangon is truly an urban experience quite unlike anywhere else. Ipan. Cedar Cave is Payan's most spectacular sight. This charming town offers a relaxing atmosphere, more caves and limestone mountains. From women carrying vegetables to monks walking the quiet streets to the farmer's market, it is a fascinating place to watch everyday life unfold. Just outside Cape Payan, climbing Mount Swigabin is an incredible endeavor, as you get to see a beautiful monastery and a jaw-dropping sunrise or sunset. Within the town, Kiat Kalat Pagoda is definitely a sight to behold. This Buddhist temple is splendidly built on a towering limestone pillar and is surrounded by unimaginable mountain vistas. In the surrealistic Lumbini Gardens, you can discover hundreds of Buddha statues, with mountains as a great backdrop. Saipa. Saipa is a modestly sized town located in the rural eastern part of Myanmar. Don't expect any humming nightlife or Mandalay's liveliness, but countryside living and untouched landscapes instead. Although Saipa offers little to no points of interest, it functions as an exceptional base for treks, multi-day, to the surrounding mountains and villages. As Saipa doesn't receive many tourists, The best way to arrange the tramps is via guest houses in the village. During the trekking, you often go to the Nam Tuk waterfalls just outside town, remote villages where the Shan people live, and the hilly countryside with all its crops. If you too join multi-day walks, you'll have the opportunity to stay with mountain tribes, dive deeper into their culture, and explore their exotic plantations. Thank you for watching our videos. If you like this videos, then like it and subscribe this channel for your next dream travel destination videos.